Absolutely, and I wish it was a better story, if we're being honest, Sally, because this is insult to injury. It's salt on the wound for those in the hill country, the fact that we have redeveloping storms and showers in the hill country. This blue polygon is a flash flood warning in place until 9:30 a.m. It extends for almost the entirety of this line of storms that we've been tracking for the last couple of hours. It's in place for Burnet and Llano County. That includes Buchanan Dam, Burnet, Kingsland, just south of Llano proper, but you guys are close enough to where I would absolutely consider the threat of seeing some of the low-lying areas in the ponding pool with water. Please make sure you're staying away from those low-lying spots and the rivers, because if it's not this flash flood warning, it's this flood warning underneath it, which we'll talk about here in just a second. Gillespie County right now looks dry, but you already have received an inch of rain since midnight in Fredericksburg because of a storm that popped up on top of you around the 1 a.m. hour. And I am still watching this large cluster of storms and showers just southwest of Gillespie County, out towards Currie County, out towards Uvalde County, Bandera, Real County. Not technically in the KCN viewing area, but obviously an area that's been devastated by heavy rain recently. So we've got our eyes on that. Flash flood warnings continue for them as well. Let's hit on these flood warnings because the San Saba River at San Saba, which came up significantly yesterday, in addition to the Lampasas River at Kempner, still have flood warnings on them, as does the Llano River at Llano. These are likely to stay in place through the day today. I mean, with more rain falling in Llano County, you can expect that Llano River to come up some over the next couple of hours. The flood watch, this is new. I just updated this. You see the difference? Look at what the Weather Service just told me. They've updated this flood watch for now the threat of 2 to 5 inches of additional rain, isolated pockets of 7 to 9 inches. We saw this yesterday. We saw this earlier in the week. We saw this last weekend. I mean, this is just, it's unprecedented to see not only this kind of event for any day of the year, but for July in Central Texas, a flood watch for those kind of numbers, not even tropical influence. I mean, this is insane. But the flood watch is something that you need to take note of, because it was expected to expire this morning, but it's going to continue until 9 p.m. tonight. The Weather Prediction Center seeing the same trends we are here at KXAN and the Weather Service. They're thinking, hey, we need to upgrade this. This is different from what we were showing you yesterday. This is now a 2 out of 4 risk. That has been increased from the 1 out of 4 risk. Problem is, our computers can't figure it out. They can't figure it out that we're seeing much heavier rain in the hill country right now. But I still like the fact that it's showing more development in the afternoon and evening, especially with all this morning activity leaving behind some leftover boundaries. I think it is possible we see some widely scattered downpours and storms heading into this evening, but the daytime heat helps. So when we lose that, the rain chances disappear getting into the later part of the evening. As far as temperatures, it's not even something that I've talked about yet. It is going to be hot if you don't see rain in the 90s, but kind of like yesterday where our highs were held down to the 80s because of the rain, that is still a possibility. But we are most concerned about that flood risk west of I-35 and even in portions of the I-35 corridor, a much lesser threat for those in our eastern counties. Tomorrow, some leftover showers at 20%, then we dry out. Never been so thankful for that summer heat dome. High pressure takes over. That 10% is for our eastern counties along the sea breeze. Afternoon highs will respond to the lack of rain and cloud cover going up to the mid to upper 90s, but rain chances yet again a problem here in central Texas and likely to be the case throughout the day. Erica.